Arts Mid-North Coast mini digital concert series, and it's made possible by Create New South Wales, Music New South Wales, Regional Development Mid-North Coast, and NBN Co. And right now we're hanging out with Matilda O'Brien, and we're about to hear some of her lovely tracks. How you going, Matilda?
I'm pretty good, thank you.
I'm really looking forward to hearing what you guys do, but before we even get into that, I'd love to get a little bit of a sense of like who you are, where you're from, and a bit of your musical beginnings and how you came to kind of get into music and all that kind of stuff.
I kind of moved to Bellingen when I was 12 or 13 and started busking here for a bit, and then just started to play more gigs around and write more songs. I moved to Melbourne for a little while and had a band down there before this whole thing happened, and we recorded a few singles down there, and yeah, just back in Bellingen waiting for the storm to kind of pass, I guess.
One of the places that I heard you was through Fee Poole. And she heard you singing on a veranda on Coronation Street one time, and she's like, I've got to find out about this girl. And we ended up featuring your song on ABC Keusch Coast. Was that one of the tracks that you recorded down in Melbourne?
Yeah, so we recorded that song in our living room. Just me and my housemates decided to play some music over the lockdown, and got a few things together and released the single. Yeah, and then I was just practicing on the veranda, and Fee walked past and stuck her little head in, and yeah, here we are.
You've also got a band playing with you today, and I heard you say before that you've been playing together for a week now, but from what I've heard in the sound check, it sounds amazing. How did you guys sort of collaborate and get together?
So I met the Arles, who's playing the double bass, when I supported her band Wild Time at the Memorial Hall, or the Jetty Theatre, sorry. And Alex I met through friends, and Darren I was just connected with over the internet, and we all got together last week, and it sounded pretty good.
How good's the internet for that? Just meeting people and going, hey, do you want to collaborate? Yeah. That's awesome. So I'm really excited to hear you guys play. But before we get into that, I love to sort of unpack a little bit of, what kind of style of music that you play and perform, and maybe what's on the horizon for you in the not too distant future.
So in the future, I'm hoping to record a new album in April. And I guess the music is kind of, droney, kind of indie rock, poppy a bit. I'm not too sure. I'm still kind of figuring it all out. I was playing a lot of folk music before, so this is a bit of a change for me. So kind of just feeling it out and seeing how it goes. And the more players who get involved, the different instruments that get involved, it kind of always changes, actually. Yeah.
There's definitely that element of whenever you get more instruments involved, the dynamic changes. And I mean, for you in the creative process, I imagine that you're writing all the original tunes, and people are coming in and bringing their their experience and little ideas. How do you go about you writing your own music and getting a song from start to finish?
So I usually write all my songs in a very short amount of time, but then very spaced out, and just really early in the morning before anyone's gotten up, or really late at night after everyone's gone to bed. It's kind of my style a bit, I suppose. And just, I guess however I'm feeling, it kind of just comes out. I don't really have a process yet, I don't know. It just kind of happens.
Well, we won't wait too much longer before we hear you play, but while we're here, I'd love to get you to tell everyone where they can find your music. I know you've released, I think it's one single so far, some recording coming up in the not too distant future, which is really exciting. But where can people find you if they want to connect with you?
It's all the normal spaces: Instagram, Facebook, Spotify, under Matilda O'Brien. Yep.
Well, thanks for chatting with us. Looking forward to hearing you play, and cheers.